well.
Okay. Yes.
If all the bodabodas at that stage say kama uvai helmet ama uvai reflector sikubebi, you go to the next one, it's the same. It will just take a time. It will just take some couple of weeks or months, and people will be like, hey, huyo bodaboda, he insists my safety first. Ile siku wanaanguka, wanakimbia hospitali kujaza kitabu, you'll be like, I wish I had taken the other one. That's all that it takes. Change one person at a time.
Okay. Okay. You are making a few points. If let me just give you a couple of minutes to make. What are two other things you think your team does well that can be adopted by the Boda Boda circles?
We also,
before we move to Melania,
we have things called group rides, where we'll ride out of Nairobi, go and have lunch somewhere, then we dissect and say this ride was like this, safety was not adhered to here, you're overtaking on the wrong side of the road. So we keep mentoring the new riders. You ride with us for like 2 or 3 rides. By the time you're on the 4th ride, you already grasp that knowledge. And you know now next time, even if I'm alone, I need to do this.
So being your brother's keeper.
There's the whole overtaking mentality, line of sight. If we are riding 3, 4 of us, I will not overtake blindly because this other one has gone. I need to calculate and see how long will it take. And another thing with the private bikers, we always told that everyone around you is mad, insane. You're the only sane person, so watch out. Anyone can do anything at any time. Someone can cross the road, a car can decide, let me just indicate here. You've seen incidents where, on Ngong Road, we have the lane for the bikes. So you can be riding on the bike lane, and a driver will decide to just turn left without checking if there's a bike. He'll forget there's a bike lane. So we are always cautious in our braking distance. How long will it take before I stop somewhere?
All right.
Yeah.
So I want to give you 30 seconds. If you had to change one thing, what would it be? Sort of like a parting shot. If you had powers to change one thing, what would that be?
If I had powers to change one thing in the country, is, okay, can I talk about 2 things first? One, NTSA needs to differentiate. When these laws are being made, we need to differentiate the private bikers and the boda bodas. When they're creating laws and bylaws, can they differentiate and know that these are private bikers, this is a commercial rider? If I was to change one thing in the country, is enforcing safety gear. That should be for all riders.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Melania?
Mine is the government and other organizations are willing that boda bodas can change and we care about them. I'll not say Harware was wrong as much as whatever intention he had, it was for the good of the boda boda sector who are dying very much. But themselves, what do they think about their lives? Do they feel good when all the time we are discussing about what they are doing, the carelessness, not following the rules that have been put there? Is it our duty to tell you, follow what is supposed to be done? So as much as we may talk about the government enforcement, I think I talk about safety starts with you. I may want to say that the government has failed, true, it has failed, but again, they have managed. You have had, they are able to do that. Their bikes are very expensive, but we keep on complaining, wewe ni mkulima mdogo. We have other people, honestly speaking, who are also trying to make ends meet. And my question to the relevant authorities in the government, are they the stricter rules that are going to change, or is empowering these people, giving them education? And as much as you keep on bringing those new rules and regulations, my question is, do you sit down, have a public participation? Because let me just mention one of the bill, one of the point in the bill. You talk about helmet and trackers. Do you use the tracker to find if this person is wearing the helmet? So we go back and you need to talk to these people, make them understand. And if they don't, enforce. And anytime I come to this show, I'll always say the government is failing by, if you cannot obey, then why don't you enforce? Then give reasonable penalties. You cannot tell a boda rider that you'll penalty 100K. Where is that person getting that money? You are just instilling some corruption.
Okay.
Because you'll tell me 100,000 and going to jail 6 months, sinikupe dhao mbili tu akiuniatia.
Alright.
And then
Fair enough.
All right.